Hello, Nathaniel. Good evening.
Hello, Lorena. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you. What about you?
I'm great too. Okay.
Okay. How was your holiday?
Well, kind of busy. Like I had some things to do, and I didn't have much of a holiday to be honest, but it was all right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Nathaniel. Okay, so today we're gonna start, please, with the next grammar that we have to follow, okay? We were in the part of present and real condition on the last day that we passed classes, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so today we're gonna start with past perfect continuous. Do you remember the grammar of past perfect?
yeah. It's had and past participle.
Exactly. So in this case, it's gonna be only in a continuous form, and also that part is really easy. But we're gonna check a little about it, okay? In this case, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, yeah. Now you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can say it.
Okay, that's great. We're gonna read a little about the concept that says we use the past perfect continuous to talk about something that was in progress before a specific time in the past. The past perfect continuous focuses on the continuation of an action, not the end result. For example, please.
Talia arrived at 10, and Talia arrived at 10. Uh, I had been waiting for 3 hours to hear the recording. This means that Tony began waiting at 7, 3 hours before Talia arrived. Remember, we usually don't use continuous form with non-action verbs. We do not say Tony had been knowing Talia for several years.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, so as you can see, this grammar about past perfect continuous, it doesn't show the end of the action, right? So in this other case, you can write first, like in this case, right? A simple past because that's the end of the action, and this is the continue form, right? With past perfect continue. Mhm. Okay, what else? Do you remember the stated verbs?
The what, sorry?
Stated verbs, the
Yeah,
ones who you don't have to add ing form, right?
yeah.
Okay, what else? Number two, we can see. We form the past perfect continuous with have been plus the verb in this form, plus a verb with ing, sorry, okay? In the example says, I just found out that Dean had been lying the whole time, right? Remember, in conversation, we often use contractions. With pronouns, we also use the contraction hadn't for had not. He had not been practicing with Dean, right? Yeah, you know these contractions, right?
Yeah, I
Got
know.
it. Yes. Number three, we have this. We often use by to introduce the specific time in the past. Yes, so you can use this in order to show time, right? As it is about a specific past, you're gonna use in this tense. By 10, I've been waiting for 3 hours. Okay, this is other case, the use of by. Number four that you can see. We also see the past perfect continues to show a relationship with another past action. The earlier action is in the past perfect continuous. The later action is in the simple past. Okay, read please the example.
Okay. I just found out that Dean had been lying the whole time. This example, first Dean lied to Jackie, then later Jackie found out about it. It was late when Talia finally arrived. Tony and I had been waiting for 3 hours. This example, first Tony and Amy started waiting. Then Talia arrived.
Okay. Yes, Nathaniel. So about it, do you have some questions, some doubts about past perfect, but in a continuous form?
Not really.
Okay, can you give me two examples, one in affirmative and other in negative?
Okay. Mm, I had been telling her the same thing since last year. And then I hadn't been I hadn't been is it okay to say going? It's like it's okay to say going, like in an
I
action verb.
hadn't, yes, you can use this. I hadn't been going.
Yeah, I hadn't been going to that place since last year. It would be okay.
Yeah, it's okay. No
Right.
problem. Okay, Natalia. Yes, and that's all about it. But now let's do the practices, okay?
All right.
Okay, it's time you're gonna share your screen.
Okay. All right.
Okay, yes, that was perfect. No mistakes, very good. Okay, Nathaniel, so let's continue with the second grammar. No, this is the third grammar that we're gonna see about the use of should have. Let's see. Okay, should have. In this case, we can see number one, we use should have plus the past participle to give advice about something that happened in the past, right? It's gonna be about past advices. Can you read, please, example?
Okay. You should have worn a different outfit. Jeans were too informal.
Okay, that shows in past. Number two, you can see. We often use should have and should not have to express regrets, like,
I should have known better. I should not have trusted Dean. We can also use should have and should not have to express blame. It's your fault. Uh, you should have kept your promises.
okay, very good. Also, you can express this regrets. Number three, we can say, in conversation, we often shorten should to shouldn't have to, should have, and should not, and have to, should, shouldn't have, right? Then use these contractions in writing. For example,
I should have known better. I shouldn't have trusted him.
okay. Yeah, because the contractions is only for speaking, right? The most useful. Number four, you can see we also use should have to ask questions and give short answers like this. Can you read, please?
Yeah, sorry. Should Jackie have confessed? Yes, she should have. No, she shouldn't have.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be with short answers, right? Now, can you give me, okay, we're gonna start with this part. You're gonna give a past advice, okay, with the structure of should have.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. You should have gone to the party last night.
Okay, very good. In a negative form, other sentence.
Okay. Mm. You shouldn't have kept the promise with him.
Okay. Other one. You're gonna
Okay.
express now, yeah, regrets, okay?
Mm. I shouldn't have gone to the party last night. Mm,
Okay. That's in a negative form, right?
yeah.
Now, can you make the form of a question with its own answer?
Okay. Uh, should Jackie have should Jackie have worn that yesterday?
Okay. Okay, no problem. That's okay. And what about the answer, the short answer?
Uh, yes, she should have.
Okay, very good. Apart of this, Nathaniel, with should you're gonna express this, only this, right? Advice or regrets. But also you can use other modals to express other things about the context. For example, you can transform in past all the modals that you remember. For example, these ones can be with could, would, must, may, or might. Okay, so you can use also with these auxiliaries and this past form. They are going to become in the past, right? Could
Okay.
have plus the verb in past participle, should have, might have, may have, must have, plus the verb in past participle. All of this you can transform because if you only use in the normal way, in the affirmative, it's going to be in the present tense. Some are going to express something about future probabilities, right? But you
Okay.
can use with these other auxiliaries too, okay? Can you give me other examples with could? Could plus this
Okay.
structure?
You could have. hmm, You have. Let me think of a verb. You could have known his intentions first.
Okay, very good. Now, other with would.
Okay. Let me think. Another verb. Okay. She would have. Like I'm trying to think of a verb I can think of on by I don't know, but okay. She would have gone there if it wasn't for you.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. Now,
Yeah.
other with must.
Okay. Okay. Like, can you give me a verb too? So I don't want to use the same verbs again and again, like kept, to gone, and
Okay, other verb like
I.
drive, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Um. Well, with must.
Yes.
Okay. You mustn't have driven to that place last week.
Okay, that's great. Yes, Stefania. So, as you could see, you can use with all of these models too. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, in their negative forms. Okay. So, exist questions about this topic.
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. So, let's go to the practices and we're gonna see that. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Nathaniel, when it is a question, for example, the
I
structure
have
is
read.
gonna be yes, should
Yeah,
subject after have plus the verb in past participle. Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Even. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's great. Very good. Okay, Nathaniel. So, with this topic, we already finished the unit number two. Okay, so before passing to unit number three, let's complete the quizzes. Okay,
Okay.
so you can start, please. Did you finish from unit number one your quizzes?
I think I did. I'm not sure, but I think I did. Let me check.
Okay.
I should have. This is unit two. Yeah, I completed the first one.
The first. Okay, that's great. Now
Wonderful.
let's start with that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's finished.
Okay, Nathaniel. Yeah, that was perfect. Yes, so today, Nathaniel, I think that we're going to complete the class with this. Tomorrow, we're going to start with the next unit,
Yeah.
unit number 3, and then number 4. That's going to be like the end of this book. But the next days that we're going to continue, it's going to be like other practices that's going to be like a simulacrum to the TOEFL test.
Okay.
Okay, yes, so that's gonna be after in the next days. But yeah, until tomorrow, we're gonna finish unit number 3, the next day, number 4, and then we're gonna start with that all. Okay, Nathaniel?
Okay. Like, are we going at good speed, like advancing, or good? Okay.
Yeah, so it's programmed that on this way that we have to advance like 2 units per day, making practices, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be better if we can practice more, right? But I'll try to send you more practices. If you have doubts, we can solve this, okay? During this time that
Yeah.
we're doing nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna look for these documents and I'm gonna be sending to you.
Okay. Let me.
Okay, Nathaniel. So we're gonna finish the class, please, with the last part. Rotation. Give me 1 minute, please. But do you have some questions about it or
No,
something?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. Okay, so the little rotation is this part.
Okay, it's done.
Okay, yes. Yes, Nathaniel. So see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Have a
Bye.
good night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.